Good morning, VeChain family. It's your boy Boomin coming at you with yet another video, guys. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, and that notification bell so you never miss a Boomin update. We got these updates almost every day. I've enjoyed a couple of days off, and I'm back. I'm ready to get on with it. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, and that notification bell. Got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's get this show started. Before we get into the news, guys, there are imposters out there trying to fake being me. Okay, guys, so I am just Boomin Satoshi at Boomin Satoshi. All right, they're trying to steal my profile pic and everything. So don't get scammed. I love you guys a lot, but I will never ever DM you asking you for money. Okay, all the e-begging I do is right on these YouTube videos here. So go ahead and hit that link down below on the Patreon. And if you want to buy a Teespring tee, those are the only two ways I'm going to e-beg. Okay, guys? So I'm never going to DM you and ask you for money, ask you to go to WhatsApp, anything like that. Don't get scammed. All right, guys? So I just want to make that abundantly clear. If you got a DM from an account that says Boomin Satoshi out of the blue, it's fake. All right, guys? I love you, but I answer DMs, but I will never DM you out of the blue. All right, guys, so don't get scammed. I just wanted to put that out there. Block anybody that's trying to, DM you, take you to WhatsApp or Telegram or anything like that. I don't got a WhatsApp. I don't got a Telegram. I'm barely on Discord. The only apparatus I use to communicate with you guys is YouTube and Twitter. So let's make that clear. All right, let's go ahead and move on, guys. We got some trouble in paradise here. This is the rabbit hole goes deeper. Binance proof of reserves raises red flags. Now, this is definitely interesting. Corporate structure, Bitcoin liabilities, and internal control quality are among the points of concern. So we know that CZ has been coming out and trying to be the savior of crypto. Okay, now typically every time there's a savior of crypto, you got to look under that person's closet because you never know what they have in their closet. I mean, I remember Mashinsky at one point, the creator of Celsius, was the savior of crypto. He was, on all the magazines and stuff. And then it was Sam Bankman-Fried. He was going to save crypto and bring it into a new era. And look what happened to him. Craig Wright, long time ago. That was before a lot of you guys been in the crypto ecosystem. He's gone away now. He forked Bitcoin to Bitcoin SV. And he was all over the crypto news cycles at one point. So just be caution, be careful with people who, want to stay in the limelight and stuff. Anyway. Binance's effort to improve transparency of its reserves also raised red flags in the crypto's exchange finances. All right, now before we get into this, guys, you should not be having all your crypto on Binance or any exchange. Okay. As noted by a former Financial Accounting Standards Board and investment manager, the report released by the audit firm Mazars gave not the report released by the audit firm Mazars gave not bring investors confidence. I think that is a typo there. Let's just move on. They did not bring investors confidence about the exchange's finances as it lacks information related to the quality of internal controls and how Binance systems liquidate assets to cover margin loans. Another red flag raised by the newspaper's sources regards the lack of information about Binance corporate structure. According to the report, Binance Chief Strategies Officer Patrick Hillman was unable to name Binance's parent company, as Binance has been going through a corporate reorganization for almost 2 years. What? That's crazy. The differences between the total Bitcoin liabilities were also highlighted. The exchange proof of reserve showed that Binance was 97% collateralized, excluding assets lended to the users through loans or margin accounts, indicating that the 1 to 1 ratio of reserves was not achieved. Interesting. We found that Binance was 97% collateralized without taking into account the out-of-scope assets pledged by the customers as collateral for in-scope assets lent through the margin loans, offering resulting in negative balances on the customer liability report. With the inclusion of the in-scope assets lent to the customers through margin loans, which are over-collateralized by out-of-scope assets, we found that Binance was 101% collateralized. John Reed Stark, senior lecturing fellow at Duke University and former chief of the Security Exchange Commission's Office of Internet Enforcement, said, Binance Proof of Reserves does not address the effectiveness of internal financial controls, does not express an opinion or assurance of conclusion, and does not vouch for the numbers. I worked at the SEC enforcement for 18 years. This is how I define a red flag. Now, this is definitely interesting. I wonder what CZ has to say about this. Following FTX collapse, Binance released last month a proof of reserve system that allowed users to verify their assets using a Merkle tree. The initiative, however, was labeled as pointless by rivals because it failed to include liabilities. On December 7th, Mazars disclosed the audit of the Binance's Bitcoin reserves. According to the International Audit Company, the crypto exchange possesses control of over 500,000 Bitcoin belonging to its customers, worth $9.7 billion at the time of the report. Binance was 101% collateralized, says the company. The scope of the report included spot, margins, future, funding, loan, earn, accounts for Bitcoin, and WBTC. Aside from the Bitcoin network, BTC wrapped on Ethereum, BNB chain, and BNB Smart Chain were also included in the inquiry. So, guys, do with this information what you want to do. Just take your money off of Binance. You should not be storing your money on Binance anyway. You should not be using their staking products. I know some of you guys use Binance to stake your ADA because they give you a higher return. It's all risky. All right. Unless they give us some assurances, unless they give us options for insurance, that's something that Coinbase should be doing. They should be putting out insurance products in order to protect people from bank runs. Now, I'm not saying that Binance is gonna be in a bank run or Binance is in danger, but you don't want to take the risk. Okay, especially with all your crypto. Get it off exchanges. Let's go ahead and move on, guys. Now, this is interesting. Counterfeiting has grown from a 30 billion trade problem in the 1980s and now exceeds 600 billion in trade. Trade data trends suggest that this number could soon rise to over $1.8 trillion. That is insane. That is insane. Shout out to Lava. And this is why blockchain technology, especially VeChain, is so important, guys, because you don't know what products out there are real or fake. If you spend $15,000 on a bag, I don't know why you would do that, but some of you rich mofos that made a lot of money on VeChain, first of all, you need to be hitting up the Patreon down below. Click the link, donate about $3 to $5 a month with your rich behind. Anyway, if you could afford that, $15,000 per handbag, then you're going to want to get the real handbag. What if you got a fake handbag that was created somewhere in China somewhere? You'd be pissed. So, this is crazy, guys. $600 billion in trade, and the number is going to rise to 1.8 trillion just in counterfeiting. I guess I'm in the wrong business. I need to start counterfeiting handbags and shoes and stuff because this is ridiculous, man. So this is why VeChain and partners like Lava can help. You scan the QR code and it allows you to track and trace from the warehouse to your house, the entire supply chain of that item. And yeah, $1.8 trillion just in counterfeiting. That's insane. Let's go ahead and move on, guys. This is pretty cool, guys. We got a Mad Viking Games update. I think we should play it. It's about 3 minutes long. I love these updates that they put out. I think it's good for the community to follow along at what they're doing. So let's take a look and see what they have to say.
Hello everyone, welcome to another week of the Dev Update. Rafa here. Today, it is a very special one. We're gonna go with the art direction team with Vita and Grid. They're gonna show us a little bit about the workflow of the character creation and the creative process behind the card making. Let's go with them.
En esta ocasión les hablaré sobre los procesos por los que pasa una pieza de ilustración aquí en MVG. Para esto tomaremos de ejemplo una de las cartas que ya hemos trabajado dentro del estudio. Antes de hacer cualquier propuesta visual, se comienza con una investigación alrededor del tema o concepto que se nos entrega para la ilustración, referencias, ayudas visuales o cualquier material que nos pueda servir en el proceso. Después de esta investigación se procede a generar propuestas a nivel de boceto con una valorización simple. Esto quiere decir que estas se dibujan con los detalles necesarios para entender la idea, aplicando una escala de tonos grises para visualizar luz, sombra y profundidad. Una vez teniendo las propuestas finalizadas, se procede a hacer una revisión para decidir con cuál de estas se continuará trabajando, recibiendo correcciones de ser necesario. Finalizado el agregado de detalles, se comienza a colorear. Este proceso puede variar mucho dependiendo del artista, ya que se hacen distintas pruebas para llegar a la mejor versión de la ilustración. Además que durante todo este proceso se recibe un constante feedback para mantener una línea de arte consistente entre las distintas piezas, asegurándose así que todo esté correcto según la visión del director de arte. Una vez terminado todos estos pasos, ya tenemos lista nuestra ilustración principal. Aquí es donde hacemos una versión potenciada de esta, relacionando uno de los sistemas del juego de cartas. Este proceso es similar en las distintas ilustraciones y concepts que se producen dentro de MVG. Como ocurre por ejemplo con el diseño de los personajes, se comienza con propuestas distintas, se procede con una de estas, a probar paletas de colores distintas y se decide cuál de estas será el diseño final del personaje.
Thank you so much, Vita and Grid. Today was a very special one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Pretty awesome stuff, guys. Mad Viking Games is looking pretty awesome. Can't wait, guys. Alrighty, let's go ahead and move on here. Had a couple more things I wanted to talk about here. VCarbon and Shuzu Feng He Wulan, Shanghai, Thailand, working with VeChain on VCarbon. Together with Shuzu Feng He Wulan, built digital carbon emission reduction platform for lighting in public buildings based on VeChain blockchain. And what they're trying to do here with the VCarbon is literally track and trace carbon emissions through all walks of life, being buildings, personal things like your car, your office space, everything like that. So looks like we have another branch of this for reduction platform for lighting in public buildings. So tracking the carbon output from lighting. And there's certain types of lighting that you can use to lower your carbon footprint, energy saving bulbs, other technologies as well. I've actually installed a few energy saving bulbs in my house. Got to install a few more throughout the entirety of the home, but you know, that has been shown to lower some of your energy costs as well. So that's pretty cool, guys. We're not going to go over the whole thing here. Let's go ahead and move on. For the sake of time, I've gone pretty long here. So 506 days left to the next Bitcoin block halving, and taking a look at the markets, guys. I mean, you know, Bitcoin still here at 17K. Bitcoin's still here. Crypto's still here. If you were to listen to the news cycle over the past year, you'd think that crypto was dead and gone. But we're still here, guys. We're gonna make it. Nothing in life that's worth having comes easy. Okay, there's gotta be a struggle. There's gotta be, you know, some fight, some grit. Because when we do finally make it, it'll be so much sweeter. And not only that, when we do finally make it, guys, whatever your dreams and goals are out there, my dreams and goals is just to have enough money to where I don't have to worry about money anymore. Money's a stupid thing to worry about. You know, we have this big wide world here. There's so much going on in the world, and you know, 90% of my thought process is how do I make money to feed myself and to pay rent. If I get to a point where I don't have to worry about money anymore, then that's my goal. Your goal might be to have 5 Lambos, you know, going on trips every month, and, you know, having mansions and traveling the world. That might be your goal. Your goal might just be to pay your student loans off. Whatever your goal is, if you don't have to struggle to get it, you will not appreciate it. All right, that's why you see all these people like Sam Bankman-Fried. He didn't have to freaking struggle for his money. He's always been a rich kid. He's always been, you know, privileged. You know, I don't even think this guy had a real job a day in his life. So that's what allowed him to screw up billions of dollars. My man went from like $30 billion to zero in literally a few months because he didn't have to work for it. He didn't have to struggle for that. It just came easy to him. You know, oh, I could create this token and create this exchange and become a billionaire. Yeah, sure. Let's have orgy parties. Let's buy property. Let's, you know, so the struggle is what makes it count. All right. That's all I got to say, guys. Like, if you've been through 2022 and 2021, when the next bull run comes, you're going to make smarter choices because you know how it feels to be at the bottom. All right, guys. So that's all I have for you today. I enjoyed. I love being back. Go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and you know, hit up that Patreon, guys. Hit up that Patreon. I really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you soon with the VeChain and Cardano updates. Have a good day. Thank you for tuning in and watching daily VeChain and Cardano videos on Satoshi Boomin channel. I want to say a wonderful shout out to our wonderful Patreons here: Maryland for Crypto, Anthony Andrews, Faruz Den, Kyle Bachi, Crypto SVT.si, Angeltopia, DNC Vale, Leon Jackson II, Kragan, All Flare LLC, Lucky Sunshine Token, and Catherine Braun. Guys, let's keep chopping wood. Don't let your means be dreams, and thank you so much for your wonderful Patreon support.